Yo everyone, we're back of Trails Through Daybreak. Wanted to start here because we have yet another update to our art. To the home screen art, that is. This one I just really like a lot, actually. Just seeing everyone chilling at Montmartre. I almost thought that Aaron was wearing different clothes, but no, that's just his damn ponytail going over his shoulder. Wait, oh my god! Look at Yume's! I think Aaron's trying to hit on Paulette. God, this art's so good for all of them, actually. It's got really good expressions on it. For Van, Fairy, Agnes. I like that, that one of them has their Zypha hanging on the back, and then Van has his on the, just chilling right in front of him there. And then he's asking Victor about what to get on his meal. He's probably pointing to some type of sweets. God knows what, though. That's just really cool in general. But also, yeah, don't hit on Paulette. She's gonna be taken. Gonna be in the future. Anyways, last time, we did quite a bit. Quite a bit. It's actually been 2 days, so I'm actually having to think about it as I'm speaking. Things went awry. Yume's went missing. We gotta go find her. But, however, there's a few... I cleansed the NPCs, but we still have a few key ones to talk to, so let's go ahead for that. These two are reoccurring characters, so I thought it'd be best to keep them in. Well, I'd better figure out what to get my friends as souvenirs. The real problem is, those treats I thought would be great won't stay fresh long enough. Sorry, I'm already really stuttering. I think I'm kind of off my game today, mostly because it is frigid in here. It is like... almost in the high 20s Fahrenheit. Like it's like 30 or 31 right now, something like that. And dried goods are a bit of a snooze. This is for my girlfriends, so I want to get them something sweet. Let me move my mic slightly farther away. All right, this should be a bit better. Now, should I grab a Monto or one of those rice-based food items for a quick breakfast? Oh wait, I better get some souvenirs for my coworkers soon. Can't buy anything that won't stay fresh. Wonder if they've got some dried goods. Maybe even a knick-knack or something? Good question. Obviously, I'm going to be running around as Judith here because, you know, literally first time we get to do this. Before this, the only person we got that looked even similar to her to run around with... Actually, no, we didn't even get to do that with Grimcat. Though they're different people, so I don't know why I'm comparing them anyways.
Goodness, the fog is thick. It's not terribly common to see fog like this off the Kowloon Mountains in this season. Yet it's times like these that sharpen the senses, enough to feel even the faintest changes in the energy of the land. What? What is this bone-chilling sensation? I've trained here for many years, but I've never felt something like this. It's no good. I'm taking a grasp on it.
Well,
was right. Well, looky here. Hello, Rosette. I had the inn give me access to the security cameras that observed the area. I'm afraid that while I saw hints of Yume on the camera, I was unable to find anything in the footage that would help us locate her. It is curious how she could evade cameras like that. Either way, I'm focusing on gleaning information from what we know. Thanks for your service. Much appreciated. Well, there's only one NPC that I can talk to that isn't locked behind plot, so I might as well get it moving here. Let's see what the former president has to say. What is this place?
Well, let's say there's someone living out their retirement here who knows... Wait, someone out here living their retirement here who knows the land. Thought it might be wise to check in with them.
That voice. You came back, did you?
No, Cody. That's not a polite way to treat our guests. Surely they came because they have some business.
Hey, bud.
Well, I cried. Is the person with you?
What? She can't be the Judith Lanster. One sec, I'm gonna adjust some volume.
Why in the world would a top actress be with a Spriggan? Didn't fool him for a second.
Shut up. More importantly. Are you the former President Rocksmith? Why in the world are... Wait, someone living out the retirement.
I dare say something must have happened, yes? Yeah, if you'll hear me out. Goodness, the bistro girl went missing. Hold on, you're familiar with Montmartre, Mr. Rocksmith? Oh yes, that shop is quite well known among certain circles. To tell you the truth, I would stop by there for private business sometimes when I was still president. The owner knew who I was, of course, but he was happy to turn a blind eye and serve me like just any other customer. Man, small world. I guess that would mean you definitely knew about my office for a while then. Yes, it does mean that. Now, with that said, I'd be more than happy to help find the little lady. I'm afraid to say no such girl has come anywhere near here. Considering the situation, however, that makes it all the more concerning. I hope this turns out to be nothing more than an ordinary missing persons case, but one never knows.
Wait, the situation? What situation?
Oh, well, I'm sure Mr. Arkwright has a sense of it already, but of late there's been an odd presence haunting Lonlai. Or say, rather, haunting the entire region of Lonlai. The guild believes it to be an unknown monster, and there's been a number of people who have noticed an unfamiliar presence in the mountains. I suppose this isn't the sort of comment you'd expect from a former president, Let's just say I've seen many things in my time.
Well, you were present, not president, for the stuff that happened in Arabonia, and you also witnessed the trade conference in Crossbell.
Though perhaps it would be better to say I had to learn to accept and deal with the inexplicable not long before I retired. Yeah, no surprise. Probably means the events in Crossbell and the Empire a few years back. Yep.
Come to think of it, that monster attacked me yesterday. Definitely didn't feel normal.
Guess that wasn't just my imagination. Anyway, at least that makes it clear Lon lies in some deeper shit than we thought. We'll go check with other eyewitnesses, but thanks for cluing us in about that weird stuff. You have my best wishes, Mr. Arkwright. If we find or remember something of use, I'll be in touch. I'll get in touch with our various contacts then. If you would, Mr. Arkwright. If you need help, you have only to ask. Yeah, much appreciated.
I'm already forgetting my voice for Rocksmith, can't lie. A strange presence. You know, I did kind of feel something. So does this mean someone else is up to something here?
Even if it doesn't, it helps to keep aware of it. It could be related to why Yume's gone missing. Anyway, we need to collect more information for now.
Right. Talk to them again, though.
I'll be in charge of coordinating our search with the police and the border guard. Don't worry, I may be retired, but as you might guess, I've kept my contacts. Still though, Lonlai isn't like other towns when it comes to getting lost. Be careful.
I'll also join the search once I've gotten in touch with everyone I can. Mr. Rocksmith seems concerned about the situation around Lonlai. Don't you dare let Mr. Rocksmith's goodwill go to waste, Spriggan. Yeah, shut up. Over at the guild. Oh, Van, Judith.
Root.
Hi, Zeros. Have you found anything on your end? We've been having Zeros run around in search mode, but we've had little luck. We were just talking about that, as well as updating the Bracer Guild with our findings.
I got some eyewitness testimonies, but it's not enough to go on yet. If I can get a little more, we can look it over. Sounds like you're a bust, though.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they have anything yet. We did file a formal request to search for her, though. Between the fog and yesterday's events, I have a very bad feeling about this whole thing. As it happens, Kazan and Gray are out on morning patrol. I did contact them, but... Kazan's back.
No good, Drusilla. I went all the way to the waterfall and found nothing. Oh, good. You're here. That makes this easy. Unfortunately, all I can say is that there's no sign of your girl up to the waterfall.
You came to that conclusion quickly. Any proof?
Oh, come on. You know me. I was born and raised in the mountains. There was no trace of anyone else in the mountains but me. I even checked the path on my way back. I saw no signs of a child's footprints or any indicator she was there at all. Naturally, the next step will be to head out to the Eastern Highway.
Well, as you heard, Gray's checking the Western Highway for what it's worth. But it doesn't seem like he's found any traces of your girl either. I see. Still, that does limit the number of places she could have gone. If she hasn't been to the waterfall or the highways, then either she's still in town or... We'll continue searching on our end. If she's gone out of town, the situation could get much worse. If she's not near the waterfall or the western highway, the alternatives are quite a bit more dangerous. I can't help but worry.
Either way, we can't just run around with no clues. We need to get more info to focus our search.
For sure. Let's keep looking around. If she's somewhere in town, she must be hiding somewhere people wouldn't try to look, right? But why, though? She's definitely not the kind of girl who would hide on a whim for a prank. I'm really worried. Yeah. At the very least, learning she likely didn't head to the waterfall or highway was worthwhile. But that just returns us to our question of where she did go. Why was the girl not robotified? Zeros is also doing an analysis of record data to try and find traces of Yume. The most bizarre thing is we haven't turned up anything on any search mode. That would be unbelievable under normal circumstances.
I see.
Can I get around you? You might not be able to tell, but Kazan's got a real instinct for these sort of things. I'm confident we can cross out the waterfall, which mostly just leaves searching the highway. Arkwright, I'm sure you understand the situation here in Lonlai. So you leave this to us and go search. Roger, roger. Is Kazan upstairs or is he... No, he's... Dude's on the go. He's not gonna just chill inside.
There were no signs of a kid near the waterfall. Considering our trip out to the mountains last night, I hope you trust my instincts on this, yeah? Either way, I'm gonna check out the eastern highway. Don't think she'll be out there either, but I'll try to find a chance to go out to the area the rookies covered too to help out.
It's too freaking cold. I've got a runny nose and everything.
I don't know yet if I'll be staying here in the Republic or going back to try my best back east, even with my parents gone. But either way, I have folks who I've forged friendships with here in the Republic. Realizing that makes it a little easier to keep going rather than just feeling like it's all hopeless. If I want to move on at all, though, I think I do need to go back home so I can at least say proper goodbyes to my parents.
Yeah, makes sense. Hey, Gray.
I saw no signs of Yume out in the...
Oh, wait, no. You gotta do, like, more peppy, young rookie voice.
I saw no signs of Yume out on the West Highway. We've got to find her soon. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I caused you by going out on my own last night. I hope by way of apology you accept me doing my absolute best in the search for Yume, so I can improve as a bracer.
Also, you know, probably just to help find the child. That's a bit more important, I would think. Lonlai Station. Oh right, doesn't the Transcontinental Railroad pass through here? I really doubt Yume boarded the train alone, but still.
Yeah, that said, it never hurts to ask. It is morning, and it's plenty possible that the fog is disrupting the train schedules, but still doesn't hurt.
True. A slim odd is still an odd.
I can take a bit.
Hey. Our girl's pretty recognizable. If she'd passed the ticket gate, someone would have noticed, I'd think. The buses probably aren't running yet either.
Yeah, and this is just a hunch, but I bet she wouldn't go outside the range of this fog.
Huh? What is that?
Why, it's you. Enjoying a romantic rendezvous in the early morning fog?
Oh, welcome back.
Hello? Oh, so I guess this fox shows up during the day too, huh?
Wait, you know her?
Nah, just the one I ran into last night.
I must say, I don't believe this beauty is part of your business trip, is she? Clearly you are a man of high standards. Do I recognize you from somewhere, miss? Do you? And, I mean, you're pretty lovely yourself. The kimono's great. Your hair really goes well with the ensemble, too. Do you work with clothes? Oh, no. This is a hobby, not work. My normal outfits are far stuffier than this. Yeah, I'm aware. Now, if I may pry, you both seem troubled. Oh, that was a bit... Okay, I went a bit too hard on that last word. Might I ask what's troubling you? Well,
Yeah, as it happens.
I think I know the girl. About 6 or 7 years old. She had her hair up in an adorable ponytail.
That's her, alright.
Did you see her somewhere recently? As it happens, I caught a glimpse of her as I had finished checking out my lodgings. About an hour ago. She seemed to be having fun, sniffing about the spring source by the riverside. I was going to approach her, a little girl like that, out on her own on a foggy morning. However, she was with a somewhat older boy who seemed a decent sort, so I assumed he could be trusted.
Okay then, who was the boy?
It was Senri, I believe. You may have met him, the boy who's working as a guide. I recall he spends his time around the souvenir shop. Perhaps you should check with him. Much as I'd be delighted to help you further. It seems my train's just arrived. Do forgive me. What? Thank you for your patience. The Edith-bound passenger train will be arriving momentarily. Due to the fog, the number of departures has been reduced. We advise passengers to ensure you board. Now you'd best be off to find your girl. Who knows what sort of peril she could get into on a day such as this. Final line? Nope.
Long Station.
Just who the hell was she? She clearly wasn't some average woman.
Worst of all, she didn't feel any need to hide it. Either way, we can just ignore that little question for now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to think about it later, but for now,
let's get over to the souvenir shop. We gotta catch that guide kid.
You know, the funny thing is, if we didn't, that was technically an optional scene last night. So that would have been just our first interaction with her in that outfit, and you could just miss it if she left fast enough. Though, I don't know, it's kind of obvious. Of course. Come on, let's hurry. In a hurry we shall. Actually, not really. Forgot, gotta talk to you. Problem with Eastern Rails, back in order, yada yada. I got the rails working. Unfortunate. Listen, I know we know where we need to go now, but also let's go talk over here. Van, Judith, have you found anything? We checked to see if the temple had any sign of Yume.
We got a bit to go on. Can't say it's all that solid yet. We need a little more. You got anything on your end? Well, I can say for sure that she didn't come to the temple. We hit up the other attendees too. Yes, it seems a girl likely to be your child was sighted early in the morning. I fear that information is now 20 minutes old.
Damn, could be that she could have left town then. That would be bad.
Even so, knowing what she did after could be critical. We can't run around like headless chickens. We need a clear picture of what happened. If we discover anything more, we'll be sure to contact you.
May the Heavenly Mother guide us all.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright. Theo. Long-range scan found no traces of Yume. No precedent for this failure exists. Theo suggests an update to related functionality may be required when the cause is determined. If you're playing hide-and-seek, Yume would be extra good at being sneaky. Not a lot of people saw her, though, so that means she can't have gone far, right?
With how bad this fog is, a sighting from 20 minutes ago feels like it's worth piss. Damn it. If we can't find her soon, we're gonna get chewed up and spit out by the old man when we get back.
Yeah, I think it's a bit worse than that. Touring Bureau. I mean, I think we know the proper route to go here. It's just kind of a matter of walking over there. And I don't even need to cut it out. It's right over here. Hello, Senri. Oh, there you are. Great, I was looking for you. That girl you've been looking for, Yume. I saw her alone a little while ago, and I was wondering if she was okay. Are you searching for her, too?
Yeah, our group split up to look for her. I heard you talk to her for a bit. Any idea where she went?
Well, she was wandering around, cheery as could be. I talked to her for a bit, and then she just took off. She was staring at all the things around town like it was all special. It was hard to follow her. She seemed kinda different. Then I looked away for one hot second, and she somehow disappeared. I'm so sorry I lost her. Did you notice anything else? When did you see her? I wasn't watching the clock, so I'm not sure exactly, but it was right as I started cleaning, so it would have been about an hour ago. Oh, I don't know if it's any help, but she was carrying a Fantoine around with her. She must have bought it from the stand over there, but she was staring at it like she didn't even know what it was while walking around. Is she, like, possessed?
That's odd. She was with us when we went to the stand that sells Fantoine yesterday.
Sure, but I mean, kids are like that, right?
Maybe. Still think we should keep it in mind. Also, you're sure nothing else stood out? Anything, no matter how small.
Well, she seemed to be weirdly focused on the Ishgal Mountains to the south. That's where the fog's rolling in from, so I can understand why she was kind of interested in it. But it was still weird. I told her that the mountains are off limits right now, and she just smiled and disappeared soon after.
Sounds like Yume wasn't acting the way she normally does. We need a little more info to compare this to. Anyway, thanks a bunch. This might be really valuable.
Yeah, of course. I'm just glad to have helped. If I find her, I'll let you know right away.
Thanks, kid.
Don't learn anything new here. Still have no clue why she's acting like this, though.
Maybe it'll start making sense when we put our heads together. Let's call the others. We can all meet up at the hotel and start hashing it out.
And back we go. Hekizan Loin.
Okay, we've hit up everyone we could. I think at this point we can pin down Yume's movements.
The info seems like kind of a mess to me. But you've got an idea, right, Van?
Yep, from what the temple and Senri said, it's been a while since Yume was last seen.
The tourism bureau and the guild, the guild, yes. We're looking into the buildings a child could hide in. However, we were just updated and they found no sign of her. So she must have left town. We had the guild check outside of town.
From what we've gathered, she at least hasn't gone to the waterfall or down the western highway.
No sign of her at the station either, so she didn't hop off the train. Hop the train. The other possibility at this point would have to be she headed south on the mountain roads that lead into the Ishgal Mountains.
Holy, Brad headed out there alone? That's where the fog is at its worst, too.
From what Senri said, Yume seems to be somehow focused on it.
Yeah, we can't say why at the moment, but it's the best lead.
If that is true, we need to be ready for anything. However, for Yume's sake, we also need to depart as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Van?
Is this something bothering me?
Oh, right. Your custom holo stopped working, right? Wait, that means...
Normally, you wouldn't think there'd be a connection. Hard to believe it's a coincidence, though.
Van, look!
Right on cue.
It's not as strong as a reaction as other times, but... Yes, it seems to be vibrating, if only slightly. Could it be a kind of low-power mode? That is quite common on more modern orbments. Yeah, but this isn't modern. If this is related to Yume's disappearance...
Considering everything we've seen to date, we better keep it in mind.
Sounds like we're all in agreement, at least. Let's get going after her.
Wait, why are you...
I'm already part of this. Did you really think I'd just say, oh, sorry, good luck out in mountain hell? I mean, I've stuck with you this far. Why would I go dirtling off now? And honestly, I've got the power to involve myself. I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
Pretty badass of you. Okay then, let's see what a proud principled thief or, you know, a kinkster can do for us, huh?
Why'd you have to go and throw the kinkster bit in there? You just watch.
Fine.
It'd be very reassuring to have you with us, Judith. Anyway, if we're ready, we should get going. We must first make sure we're properly equipped, however.
Yeah, there's no guessing what we might find out there. Load up for bear, everyone.
Okay. Ishgal Mountains, here we come. Gotta think of what I want my party to be for this. Fairy, you're never going in the party again, sorry. I think Anias can go in the back as well. I definitely want to try out Judith more because, you know, new party member. Well, I say new, but she's going to... She's probably going to F off after the intermission, and this is just a way to, like, get her before she properly joins. Let's see. I'm gonna mess around with orbits real quick. Wow, I can even open her slots. That's kind of crazy. Wait, I'm unpausing it a second time. Look at this. I can't change her stuff, and yet I can open her slots. What's that all about? Okay, I guess that means she isn't joining now, at least. Whatever. Alright, I think I'm about ready. Ready as I can be, at least, for someone like this. I didn't really edit too much, but I was familiarizing myself with stuff in the process. So this way leads up into the mountains. It looks very scenic, but it's still littered with monsters. If Yume really did come up here alone,
then we've got no time for talking. Let's get a move on.
The police and the guild have promised to inform us if they learn of anything.
You're still all good with helping us with this, right?
Of course. If we ever need to split up to cover more ground, then the more people we have, the better. I can pull my weight in battle if we run up against any tough monsters, too. Heck, even if it takes me getting into costume again. That's what I'll do.
Alright.
We're counting on you. Can't wait to see this 10 up close.
Can you not look at me with those lust-filled eyes?
With those lust-filled eyes.
That's just how it be. Let's get moving. We're counting on Fio and Zeros' support too. Set your sensor sensitivity to maximum. Following Yume's trail is top priority. Understood.
Boom.
I voice it regardless. Join the party once more. Craft transfer into Grimcat. Additional elemental damage is then added to our normal attacks and craft. Ah.
Taking center stage.
Oh, that's a good line for her.
I felt that one deep.
Let's see. We got a long way to go. Let's get into a fight at least with her. Try at her.
I eagerly await the performance.
Oh shit, she does like the freaking claw thing for a special. That's fun.
You've got a charge attack ready. Initiating attack. Initiating skill.
Interesting. Yeah, I got a few things like the increased SCLM range for Rosette.
Five-star performance, student. Now, let's finish the job.
Nice line, Katra.
Initiating attack.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Going
Swift
over
larceny.
This'll sting.
That is,
Certain arcs look to be most
Then
effective.
this'll sting.
yeah, that is pretty decently sized.
Miss Lancer!
Come at me.
Yeah, decent damage.
Stats upgraded.
I've always kind of been one to use my favorite characters more than worrying about stats. Actually, it's kind of a balance. Like, I don't know. I'm sure I'd probably use Fairy more if she was my favorite character, but it depends how good they are in combat. They've,
Miss Lancer?
damn, offering for a massage in the middle of hiking through the mountains. Talk about service. But yeah, in general, it's just kind of whatever, you know. We're gonna hit both of you.
Getting away. Reset. Sweep 'em.
I mean,
Chance for a shot.
sure.
Mr. Salesian, activating skills.
All right. Yeah, I think it's just nice to talk for a bit while we're doing this.
Look, there's Long Lai.
Good.
We sure have walked
Hopefully
a
I
long
got some
way.
nice data.
Wow.
Kicked some real tail,
Damn.
Tetra.
How the hell did that little squirt get this far in?
Good question. One that we're gonna have to wait a bit on, I suppose.
That one's big.
Engaging enemy.
It's almost a shame that we can't use it. That we can't turn into Grimcat on the field somehow. I know that'd be a bit complex to deal with, but
Initiating skill.
Twilight kick. Reset. Sweep 'em.
A chance for a shot. Activating skills.
Mr. Arclight.
do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ya-na-na-na-na-da-da. Do we have... No, this one's side attack. We don't have any... Anyways, just go for regular.
I won't let this chance. Don't mind me. Activating skills.
Bida-bada-boop.
Mr. Arclight. If you please.
As I say, this isn't going to do as much as it usually does, but hey, better than nothing.
Judith.
Side attack bonus. Don't mind if I do. We didn't even get the bonus from that. I kind of suck at this.
Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
La na 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 da 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 na na ya da.
Mr. Arkwright.
Now or never.
Initiating skill.
Swift. Larceny.
Oh, that's sick. Wait, seeing her do it on transform is actually sick as hell. I was wondering how that one would work.
Activating skill.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. Usually, like in
These figures look excellent.
within this entire series, I've always been one that goes after like, oh hey, if this sounds nice, if I like these characters and they play semi-decently, then sure, I'll just use them in combat most of the time. But you've got to have a certain amount of enjoyment before I put in the sync to actually use you. You know?
Capture, your turn.
A lot of the times I kind of luck out though. Like, for example, in Cold Steel 3 or something like that, my main party consisted of...
That's how it goes.
My main party consisted of Reen, Altina, Ash, and Kurt. And, well, Reen, Altina, and Ash are definitely my favorites of the three. And they also are just really fun combat-wise. But then for the others, as far as Kurt's just kind of fun in gameplay-wise, and as a character, I'm kind of middle of the road on him. I don't think he's a bad character at all, it's just that, you know, I don't care about him as much as the main three. And I used him for the sake of, like, counter crits and things like that.
I won't let this chance slip. Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
You don't really have to worry about that in a lot of Trails games, though, because most of the time, you know, you only really had to start worrying about that stuff in, like, the Cold Steel games. Because...
What'd you expect?
Hey, nice level ups.
I leveled up.
Because in Sky games, you had, like,
Quite the reception.
most of the time you had your cast cycle out depending on the plot, as the plot demanded and whatnot. Holy shit, we just got, like, everyone there. Maybe I should just murder.
There's nothing I can't swipe.
Oh, she just turns into it regardless, that's cool.
Here's the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
I was kind of wondering if she'd get a second one, but that works. Awesome.
Looks like a chest.
I think her putting on the mask might be like a unique animation though, for if she wasn't already transformed, and if so, that's really cool. Shit, what else was I gonna say? In the Sky games, you like rotated your party out a lot depending on the plot's progression. So you didn't really have to worry about that stuff until it's like the final dungeon or something like that. Or if it's third, because in third you actually do have to worry about that stuff. Same with the Crossbell games, because you have to worry about it in Azure, because you have more than 4 party members, but not in Zero, because you just have 4 party members for most of the game. Alright. Well, we don't get the priority on this one, so this is a bit different.
Boost. Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Salesian.
Man, am I glad I got that extra SCLM length. That shit is coming in handy a lot already. Let's see here. What else can I do? I can still hit him with the Heavenly Halter.
Make it count.
The freaking sound of this hollow core is just being like bleeps and bloops is kind of funny.
Now it's my turn.
Da-na-na-na-na-da-na-no.
Pressure him and move in.
Whatever. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Can't beat me.
Down, 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 where do 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 do. La na 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 na. I will just go through all this, doing all this speed at a fast speed, doing what I need. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Die. All right, there we go. Took a bit on that one. I decided just leaving battles in today because it's just kind of cold and I don't want to record for an insane period of time, so I'm kind of just filling time. it's the last of them, but try and stay calm. We've only just started searching. Had to sit myself up. Still, there's evidence on the ground that she has been this way.
Yeah, we got a bunch of tiny footprints making their way up the mountain.
Really? Affirmative. These footprints are an exact match with those of Yume. Zeros has also found her scent. She appears to be proceeding up the mountain in a skipping state. You even know when she's skipping?
But why? This just keeps making less and less sense.
Shining a bit more? It figures this would react now. Do you think this relates to Yume in some way?
Think it's more to do with this issue. To be honest. Feels like we're getting closer by the minute. So that and our kiddo acting weird could be related, huh?
Indeed. Could this involve the Zypha's residence in some way? Who the Oh, is that Dante's, maybe? It's someone who's a deal. You have kind of lost me, but this means we're going in the right direction, right? There's no time to waste.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's keep going.
Okay, on to the next.
I thought that was a new enemy.
Miss Lanster, and not to mention captivating.
Girl?
Agreed. You were really beautiful in golden blood, too.
They're just complimenting her back and forth.
I mean, of course I was. If only everyone was so easy to please.
Yeah, for real. I didn't realize it was like that type of compliment. I thought that Rosette was just going like, "You're hot." I guess I can just run past some of these guys. You ain't gotta fight every enemy.
Aren't you?
She has some good voice lines.
Looks like a chest.
A lot of them around here. In various weird places to boot. Might as well
That one's big.
wander around once and for all.
Treasure.
Hit +3. Wait, not a hit +3. A hit 3. Gem.
We are the Crystal Gems. We've come to save the day. And I forget the rest. We'll help you find your way.
Looks like something more special up this way. There's some nice autumn trees here. Too bad I can't see it with all the fog.
I smell treasure.
She says that in like a similar timing to like the "We've got trouble" that like Felicia says in Fire Emblem Fates or something like that. I don't know. I'm just throwing out shit. Sometimes you just gotta fill the void, you know? Almost there, I think. Almost somewhere.
Footprints detected.
Thank you, Ferret. Zero. Wait.
Good job, you
Theo.
two.
There we go.
Let's go follow the trail then.
I know that we already went down there. I just want to check down there because it looks kind of interesting from back here. And then I realized, oh no, that's just the enemy that's trying to kick our asses. Through this little crevasse. Hey there.
Oh, there she is! Thank goodness.
Wow, she really do be skipping.
She looks unharmed too. What a relief.
It's got to be like, my guess is that maybe like Mare is possessing her or something like that. And that's why they were just going around looking at stuff. But I don't know. I feel like Mare would be, I mean, they are skipping and whatnot. But I feel like Mare would take it a different way in a sense, if that makes any sense. Maybe not. Maybe I'm a weirdo. Sorry, my freaking... I'm trying to make it so the blanket that I have isn't falling on the ground.
She has no idea just how worried she's at us.
Don't worry, she's gonna do it more in 2 seconds when she gets attacked.
That certainly looks like her, but...
Doesn't really act like it, does it?
Something's not right.
Do they?
La, la, la.
Oh my god, was I right? The blue voice? The blue
I'm
letters?
starting to get used to this body. We must have a high affinity after all.
Oh my god, it is Mare.
Perhaps she's...
Stop right there.
Oh, So this time you came to me instead of me coming to you, huh?
Had a feeling.
Yume? No. Something about what she said makes me think.
Hey, Mare. Why are you guys pink, though? Shouldn't they be, like, blue or something? Or is it just them, like... I mean, I guess maybe it's just going off her natural eye color and just, like, enhancing the colors.
Feeling was right on the mark, huh?
It's you, isn't it?
Mare.
Mare.
Not even Mare Bear. Surprised I called that.
It sure is.
I mean, it kind of makes sense
I'm
when
more
both went
surprised if
missing.
you didn't figure it out after I left that many clues.
Mare / Yume. This is wild. Did
That's
they?
right. It's me, Mare.
No,
I'm just
I guess
borrowing
it's.
this little
yeah.
one's body for a while.
I was almost gonna ask if it's the same VA, but it's like, no, that's stupid. It's like a possession thing. They're just trying to get the same cadence down and doing well at it, mind you.
This is my first time trying something like this, so I wasn't sure it was going to work. But we seem to be a perfect match for each other, so I can move however I want.
You're haunting her! Or more like you possessed her!
So it seems. I don't know how this is even possible, but we can't deny what's in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
All I can guess is that she performed a kind of biological hacking using the Zypha's resonance feature.
What the? Is that even possible?
I mean, I guess so.
I wouldn't rule the possibility out. Still, much like the Grendel, it would rely on technology far beyond what we currently have.
Which is what it seems Mare is.
Right. And I'm guessing it was made possible by...
The Genesis, as per usual. Par for the course
we
at
can
this
have
point.
this conversation later. Right now, you need to give Yume her body back. You belong in here.
I mean, I could do that, but you don't need to be so bossy about it. This is my first time getting to experience the real world. What's wrong with me having a little fun?
I mean, true, but you didn't have to wander off like a weirdo into the mountains. You could have just, you know, woken Van up and had some fun.
I bet that maid over there understands how I'm feeling better than the rest of you.
Wow.
Certainly, Reset.
Either way, regardless of how you did it, let me get this straight.
Judith doesn't even know what the hell she meant by that with Rosette.
The fairy thing I saw in the hotel's taking control of that girl's body, right? It's all very well and good that you're having fun, but you shouldn't be having it if it's causing trouble for other people.
True.
So unless you want a good spanking, you give that body back right now.
Talking like a freaking mom or an aunt.
Judith.
Yeah, she's right. And what are you going to do if I say no?
I mean, you're in a child's body. Wouldn't we just like grab you by the scruff of the shirt or something?
If that's how you want to play, I'll make you give it back.
Mocap scene for this? Okay, remember not.
Do that.
Not actually. What the hell? Shards?
Come on.
Figures should be able to use shards like a pro.
Right, because she's able to rely on Van Zypha and a Genesis.
Oh.
Given how she is able to control the Grendel, she may be more proficient with shards than even I am.
I've always wanted to try playing tag, or whatever you call it. Here, kitty kitty. Catch me if you can.
Then where do you think you're going?
And gone just like
We've
that.
gotta go after them.
Oh, this music
Right.
again?
On yes, Katra, you two follow on after us.
Right.
Please, do what you can for Yume.
The chase is on.
So what, are we having a fixed party here, or? Oh. Basically a fixed party. Why are they letting them... Why are these two staying back, though? Are they just going to get... Also, holy shit, we actually are using her on the field. Hold up. We aren't going to get to do this often.
We need to clear these things out and fast.
Better stay out of her way. I'll tear them apart.
It's interesting in getting to run around on the field. Also means I could stare at her if I wanted to, but, you know.
Let's get to work.
Surprised they have this over here.
You got a charge attack ready. Initiating attack.
Let's go side. Can I get... Actually, wait. I was gonna say, I forgot we have Rosette. We can just do it that way. Alright. Onwards and upwards. Let's keep it a moving. Keep it a moving.
Thought, Lancer?
Okay, then up here.
See me some nobodies.
No, I keep telling you, those are the white guys. Or more like gray?
I can't believe it's possible to use shards with that level of skill.
Oh, wait. Is the reason they're lagging behind simply because we're going full speed ahead and these two are, you know, regular-ass people? Like, they're the only ones that aren't fit enough to run?
It's not for normal people. No normal humans capable of that. At this rate. Zeros!
Are they just gonna ride Zeros?
Climb up behind me. You're light enough that it won't slow us down.
Yeah!
Okay.
Whippy! Do-do-do-do-do.
Anyas, will you be alright?
Yes, I think so.
Hang tight on yes. Don't fall off.
So they're still not in the party, though, interestingly enough. I guess because the whole thing is that we're kind of booking it, I guess.
Just stay still already.
You can't catch me! You can't catch me!
Neener, neener, neener.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
Let's see. All right, double back. Nothing that way. You know, I kind of thought that they'd do more of like a... I mean, I already brought this up before, but Catra and Anyas being shipped together, it's kind of a thing that we haven't really touched on much aside from literally the first scene that you see them together.
I see a stopping point. Would you care to rest?
Actually, like 1 or 2 scenes past that, I guess. But we haven't seen much of it regardless, and it's kind of interesting that they haven't touched upon it much. We've seen them in the same... as like a duo a few times before, but it's not a thing we've really focused on yet, and I don't know if we will.
I can barely keep up when she isn't using any muscle strength at all.
Yeah.
That's enough messing around!
Nice cutoff.
We've got her!
Game's up, kiddo.
Gah.
I like that they have Fairy closing one of her eyes to show that she's the most tired out of everyone.
Finally got you.
Aw, come on! 5 against 1 is no fair! Respect the rules of the game!
We never signed up for your stupid game in the first place.
Aaron's out of breath too.
Now give Yume's body back! Please!
No, that one's a fake.
Oh shit.
Oh, crud!
Whoa, the
She made a
physics.
replica with shards that feels the same as the real thing.
And that's a point for you, Van! The game's not over yet!
Gotcha.
Damn it! Give this shit up already.
We still haven't caught her.
Yume! Well, Mare! Please just stop and listen to us! Ugh.
Oh, are these guys out of breath?
Right. If that's how you want to play it.
Nope. No guts, no
And I
glory.
just canceled my transformation too. Fine. Then I'll do it without.
Conjure! Damn, everyone. It's kind of funny that we're just seeing everyone's levels of stamina on display here. It's an interesting way of doing it.
Boy, this is tons more fun than I thought it'd be!
Like, the only two that haven't run out of stamina yet or aren't running low is Van and Rosette. And Rosette, it makes sense, because, you know, she doesn't really have to worry about stamina, probably. Or at least, not as much. I mean, she's mostly a cyborg, you know?
That economic activity called shopping was fun too!
Oh my god.
Even if it was a bit, primitive. Dining to sustain your vital functions is probably my favorite part so far, though. Still, I guess I should probably give this body back and go back to how things were before. Oh, but before that, I was really curious about that thing.
And then Dante shows up.
Yeah? Curious about what thing?
Oh, shit!
So, you are some kind of spirit.
Damn, girl!
No human can move like that!
Too bad. She's too base.
That you knew of, but this one can.
Thank you for showing what matters most, camera. Sorry.
You're an intriguing little possessor. Is your host a customer at the Springs, then?
I had a feeling she was going to show up soon when we were traveling up into the mountains. It just made sense to me. I'm like, all right, she's got to show up at some point during this intermission and, like, you know, not just be aura farming in the back.
So, just what is it that's caught your interest up ahead?
Sorry, I was so focused on the loveliest person I've ever met. Okay, yeah.
That's enough of that.
Wait. Okay, yeah, sorry. Just saying where you're trying to go.
Who is she?
I don't know. But we owe her one for finally catching her.
Damn.
Back off, Aaron.
So,
Back
who are you?
the fuck off.
That's some outfit you're wearing.
Rich to comment on my clothes, considering how you were dressed earlier.
True. Name drop. Come on, do
Tachi
it.
wielder, huh?
Oh, never mind, not yet.
Taking a not-so-wild stab in the dark here. You're this child's guardian of sorts.
Her dialogue's already about what I expected. Oh, man. Enamored.
I'm not going to hurt her. You're more than welcome to take her home with you. I'd be happy to perform an exorcism here and now if you want me to, too.
Wow.
You see, that's another one of my specialties.
Wait! Please! Don't you do anything to her!
We're fine, thanks. She's gonna need telling off, but we can handle that ourselves. You're no ordinary chick, are you?
Far from it.
Hell,
The farthest.
feeling she's a monster among monsters.
Man, everyone knows on first glance this girl is not to be messed with. And God knows you shouldn't, considering who she freaking one-shot. I will never get over that. The first introduction to this woman, the reason I am so enamored, you know, million things, but the first thing she ever does is shows up and one-shots Reen Schwarzer.
Her Eastern Tachi and cutting-edge fortified suit certainly suggest as much.
I think I like you people.
Bloop.
I know work can't always be fun. I was getting real bored up here.
Are we gonna fight her? Yo!
What do you say to a little sparring match against me?
Oh my god, domestic abuse.
Oh, and you can all come at me at once. Seriously, go for it.
Oh, we're gonna get rocked. It would be very funny if this is like a you can't win fight. I think it probably won't be. We haven't had one of those in this game yet, have we? We haven't had one of those forced loss fights or something like that.
Sounds like fun to me.
Actually, we haven't even gotten one of those, hey, lower this character to a certain percentage fights either, have we? It's all been played pretty straight, which I kind of miss, honestly. I kind of miss when when Battles did the thing that they introduced in like Cold Steel 4, I think, where it's like, hey, lower this character to a certain percentage because they're just stronger than you. So, you know, you fight them and then you fight them again later when you're actually up to snuff.
Yes, can you look after Yume? All right.
I guess this is partially why they didn't have Anyas and Katra in the party, because they just wanted you to be prepared with whatever combatants you want for this. God damn.
Great. To keep it simple, I'm a Spriggan, and these are my employees from Arkwright Solutions over in the capital.
Oh, you're telling
I
it
get the
your
feeling
business,
I've heard
huh?
rumors about you already. But how about you introduce yourself?
Yes, please.
Sure.
I need another
I don't see a
thumbnail.
problem with that.
God, that sword is so insanely long. Sephiroth level almost. And there it is.
To also keep it simple, my name is Shizuna Ren Misarugi, and I'm second in command of Ikaruga. I'm also
Second?
part of the Black God One Blade School. So, you all ready for a fight?
More than I've ever been in my life.
Feared.
Wait a second. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh, Katra is involved in
I'm
this,
lost.
or?
What's this about an Ikaruga and a black god now?
You'll
I
learn.
heard about them back home.
Damn, Fairy knows about him?
I've never heard of Black God, but that doesn't mean this is the first I've heard of a one-blade school.
Yeah.
There are countless Jaegers competing in the wastelands of the East. But there's
Whoa.
one group known to stand above all the rest. Ikaruga, A triple S level Jaeger Corps led by the divine blade of silver.
Jaeger?
Well, you've got the spirit.
I can't say I saw that one.
Now to see if you've got the strength.
I assumed it was an entirely different type of thing. Oh, I'm
Disappoint me now.
trying my best. Can't say, oh man. All this time and I never knew that she was a Jaeger. Oh well. I think we're going more so for physical stuff here, so I don't want to use the ideal force.
Show me what you've got.
We do have... Wait, Anius is still in the back, though, interestingly enough. Interesting. I said not to use that, and yet I used it anyways, because I'm smart. Oh, shit. What's she doing first? She just does a backflip for her regular-ass attack! Okay, okay. I should have seen that one coming. I should have just seen utter insane animations and everything. I mean, what else do you do for someone on this level? Oh god, she's already doing stuff. Was there ice effects on that? It seemed like there was some ice effects on the end of the animation. It was super cool, by the way.
Show me what you got.
Go for all this. I should keep an eye on... Oh shit, she's doing it again. Yeah, there's like snowflakes and stuff on that. That's really awesome. Okay, stop being in... Wait. Ooh. Well then. Well then. I'm gonna have to cut that part out. That's fine. It's fine. Let's see here. The Forte, maybe?
Activating drive. Now's a good time
What am I doing here? Wait, is she removing my buffs? She might be removing my buffs. Her. I think she is. And if that's the case... shit, what do I do?
Pull out all the stops.
I think I'm already about to get rocked. I'm just trying to think of what to do here. I guess Insight. And then... I need some AoE heals.
I'll take that.
I should have gotten someone better for this, though. Deal with all that. Not really getting any dodges or anything. Okay. Hit this. Okay, yeah. No, it has a... Oh, that just has a cancel on it. Okay, I was so enamored by the animation, I didn't even realize that. Okay. Okay. I understand. We aren't getting much damage in. This is gonna... I'm gonna have to do a hard reset on this. Huh. Okay.
Body's starting to feel heavy.
It does some damage, but not much. Oh shit. That's a new one. Yep. She just does a bunch of ice elemental stuff, which is really cool actually. It's not often you see that in Trails. Characters that focus on like freeze stuff. Usually if it is, it's like fire stuff, like Shirley, McBurn, the likes. I can't really think of many that go for that.
Take much more.
Ah, Christ. I might have to just throw and then just do a repeat.
Mana, gather upon me.
Oh, you get put on Crescent Eye though. Oh god, again. Wait, this is a third one! Oh my god. You know, maybe this is meant to be, probably. Oh, I don't have enough of that. Whoops.
Vitals low.
I should probably throw. Let's just, you know. We aren't doing much at all here, so, you know. Yeah, just hit it again. Wow, 2 of them in one shot. Damn, twice in a row? Not even giving her a chance, huh? Swing. Wow, then. Alright. Huh. Interesting, eh? Okay. Alright, this is fine. I can make 2. Just gotta restart it.
Disappoint me now.
Frame 1. Okay. Go for Cobalt again. We've basically got to go all in for offense. Alright, cool.
This'll hurt.
Let's go for Heated Roar, maybe?
Here goes.
Alright, let's see. What do we got here?
Pressure him and move in.
Got you.
Here goes.
Alright, hit this. Might as well get some hits in finally. Vandalize! Raid! Alright, that did some damage at least. Does this one have the... I don't think this one has their move, does it? Okay, that's fine. I can handle that. It's fine. Uh-oh. Alright, that's gonna remove some shit. It only removes it from her, though, surprisingly. Deal with all that. I think that I should probably not have you out here. Let's swap you out for Anyas, because we definitely need some healing.
Initializing drive.
Okay, let's see. What else we got? Let's go for Falcon Talons. Interrupt some ice with some fire, I suppose. Okay, let's see here. We're already maxed out on that. Hit him with the halter. Jeez, you are not taking much damage, huh? As expected. Saw that one coming a while ago. Okay, regular attacks, I can handle that. Fuck. That's fine. Jeez. We are getting rocked. What else we got? We got it. Okay, we got this. We can use that, and then...
You saved me.
You've got this, Anyas.
She got this. You got this. She got this. Everyone got this.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Let's see here.
I won't hold back.
Okay.
Don't mind me. Accessing.
Go with this.
Gather upon me.
Pulling out Crescent Eye, which is fine. He's got like 3 turns of that though. Jeez.
Here I go.
It's fine. Let's go for Heated Roar again. Let's keep this up. Don't mess it up.
Here goes.
Boost
All right.
maximum strength.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go for a Tyrant Storm.
Here it comes.
As long as this doesn't cancel arts or anything crazy. Nope, we're chilling. Ah, jeez. Tough cookie. Tough cookie.
Allowed all the stops.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skills.
I don't think I'm actually behind, but...
Reset. Take over.
Or was I? Maybe I was. I don't know.
Accessing. Mr. Arkwright.
Okay. Alright, Van. Time to do your shit here.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Okay. Yep. Aaron, do some stuff here. 2, 3. Phoenix Dance!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Okay, okay. This is toughy. How are we doing on HP?
What are you doing?
Not the worst, but we could be doing better. The only thing that gives like major HP and also gives CP, that'd be kind of great right now, can't lie. Oh, this is 40.
You saved me, Miss Claudel.
Okay, let's go for Innocent Heal. Jeez, leave her be. Oh, hell no. Well, she hasn't used like an S-Craft or anything at least, so we're safe on that front.
Don't mind me.
This game's just kind of very nice in that regard in general, though. It never really hits you with that type of stuff out of nowhere. Alright, it's kind of funny that we got the ability to turn into Grendel whenever, but we just haven't been able to use it. Like, this would be a good chance to use that, but I guess it would even the odds a bit too much. Yeah. I kind of messed that one up anyway, so, you know, we take those, I guess. I'm not cutting out a single minute of this. This is just staying.
Here it comes. Silver wings.
Sorry for that.
Let's see here.
Good luck.
You're not the only one that can use these type of things. I got some other stuff. Fuck. Alright, it's fine.
This'll hurt.
You know what you're doing.
Kinda. Mildly. Please don't S-Craft. Okay, still regular attacks, we're fine. I definitely expect to just get rocked there, but we're chilling for now.
I won't lose. What should I do? Activating
Go for
drive.
heals. Keep the heals up.
I sincerely won't let this chance slip by.
Okay.
Mr. Way.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
That still does pretty damn good damage, though, on that.
Raging blizzard.
Guard. Could still do better here, honestly, but oh well. At least the stun goes up fast. Put this back up. All around, up and down.
This'll hurt.
This is a toughie. Go for this again.
Here goes.
I gotta remember that you are meant to be a freaking tank. I use you too often to go unga bunga. Ah, shit. Well then. Thank God for Cobalt Curtain, the goat of goats. Never lets up. Oh, bastard. It's fine. Still down again? Whatever. At least she makes it up fast.
My move now.
Mana, gather upon me.
Okay, more of that.
Initiating drive.
Go for this. Let's go for Innocent Heal.
Thanks, I'll take that. Got you. Like hell you are.
This'll hurt.
Oh, I can go for this. Sure. Dun 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 dun. Hit him again. Woo!
Yes, that's what I like.
Okay, we didn't have to go all the way. I was gonna say that was gonna get a bit tedious if we had to do it all the way.
I could do better.
All right, I feel like Not a mocap.
Holy hell!
If we can just keep hanging in there.
What? I think I'm at my limit here.
Catra's not built for this shit.
I'm genuinely impressed. I know my master warned me otherwise, but I'd be remiss as a divine blade if I didn't pay respect to your strength.
So did Kafai give you the title, or is it like self-proclaimed? Either way, we're dead.
Spirit unification!
Oh god, she can just do that. I had a feeling. I don't know how she can do that. You know, I thought that was like literally a Reen specific thing, but no, she can just do that too, which kind of explains how she freaking one-shot the guy.
That's the famous...
That's the master technique used by that new divine blade from the Empire.
We really need to give that guy a better title, by the way. I got spoiled on this part. I knew that she had like the yellow eyes, and I was like, all right, well, I knew that she was a divine blade, and I knew that she had these eyes and things. So I was like, well, if she has both of those, then chances are it adds up to having that ability.
Oh, you know him? He's started aiming to perfect his own potential, I believe.
Really?
This is just my best attempt at replicating his technique.
Really? Wait. Replicating his tech. So you didn't use it on him back then. You saw his technique back then, and then you honed yourself in order to steal it? If so, that's cracked as hell.
Still, I do find it pretty comfortable to use. Now, will this be enough to get you to start going for broke?
Dan, do you have more in the tank, pal? Oh, is he trying to get Is she trying to get the Grendel out or something, if she knows about that, maybe?
What is this woman?
I asked that often.
That's gotta be the unclouded eye, letting her see things for what they truly are.
Oh, wow. Van knows about the unclouded eye, huh? So I guess... Oh, wait, let's go back a bit. So I guess she can, like, see past the bullcrap that he has with his trauma and whatnot?
I'm surprised you've heard of it.
Sorry, I'm just taking in her beauty yet again.
Get out of my head!
Get out of my head! And we're sure we should be calling Elaine Beauty's blade.
Do we even stand a chance?
I
Oh,
cannot believe
form
you
changed.
people.
Eh?
What are you doing?
Get a grip already!
Just for calling her?
Why we're even here?
Oh, yeah.
Our top priority is rescuing Yume. And since she's probably exhausted from having her body borrowed since last night, she needs to rest.
You know, you make a good point. We are just sparring and acting like it's life or death.
A valid point.
And you. I got a bone to pick with you.
Hey, careful what you say, Judith.
You might be really strong and perceptive, but if you're not out to kill us, maybe try reading the room before our minds. Divine Blade? That's sure an awesome sounding title that you're totally not living up to right now.
Damn, Judith. I love Judith too. She's awesome.
Well, you got me there.
Anyways, she just pulled out Spirit Unification just to put it right away. She's so awesome.
I'd written you off as some strange woman with some wackadoo fashion sense, but you really hit the nail on the head. That's some presence. Do you make a living on the stage or something?
Called it in one.
Well, it just so happens that I do. And who the hell are you calling strange with a wackadoo fashion sense?
Hey, her fashion sense is based positive. Yours is weird derogatory. All right. You both have good, decent default outfits. It's just, girl, you really need to work on that Grim Cat fit. I don't know if you can get it tailored somehow, considering it like constructs over your body when you transform, but like you need to get some work done on that. Cover up the cleavage at least. The ass, you're doing some good stuff there to an extent. Maybe you need to adjust it a bit, but it's mostly the cleavage. Also, interestingly enough, most of the art I've seen has been from the front. I never realized that Shizuna's ribbon is at an angle. I thought it was just like straight on the back, but no, it's like slightly leaning towards the right.
Are we good to wrap this up now?
Maybe.
Looks like we're done fighting either way. We only came here for a few days of R&R, so we're off to the capital tomorrow. That means we don't care about you and your guys.
Hey.
Or what you're doing in the middle of the mountains.
We don't care about you. You can go to wherever you came from.
Sounds like we're in a good place then. We're not here to fight against tourists from Longlai. Our enemies are intruders who violate the soil of the Konlone Mountains with ill intent. Like our friend over there, for instance.
Dantes.
Didn't think anyone would notice me.
Wait, that's... No, it's a different voice.
I was gonna murder you all if the opportunity came knocking, but I guess it's not coming.
Who? Who the fuck are you?
Aura. That isn't a shard camouflage.
Who the hell? Wow, that is a design. I know you're VA from somewhere.
Not good.
Right back at... How many times have you had to transform into
Easy now.
Grimcat?
I ain't looking for a fight. I'll admit I would have taken an opening if I saw one, but I got to see a hell of a fight, so I'd say I'm satisfied.
You have a sick-ass design, but who are you?
Almost can't wait until we meet next.
You kind of remind me of Emperor. Like, some of your armor and stuff gives the same vibe.
Oh, that halberd and armor of yours are clearly something special.
Very true.
Yeah, I was thinking they're bound to be artifacts.
Oh, shit.
You son of a bitch.
So it is like the Emperor's
You're one of them,
regalia.
aren't you?
You're the fourth one?
Wait, are you one of the people who attacked Ida?
Man, that Flame Eater was a fine woman. Real shame she got snuffed out like that.
So, wow. All right. New character and the last of the frickin' of the Overseers, huh? Ariok the Eradicator. Cool name and
Overseer of
title.
The Garden of Rust. Ariok the Eradicator.
Ariok. I kind of like Ariok better, but hey. Overseer. Yep, Garden of Rust.
I'm also working with Almada's Dantes right now, as I'm sure you already caught on to.
Yeah, I kind of thought you were Dantes at first, but nope.
I hear
Was
you
wrong on that
guys
one.
took real good care of Melchior and Olympia, huh?
Why are you smiling at us like that?
Catra.
Come on.
I
already said the fight can wait until next time. Especially since it looks like we got ourselves a few more guests.
Oh, more people? Let me guess. The one other Jaeger Corps and maybe Kurogane or something?
They're finally back.
Yep. Shouts to Kurogane. I've seen
The
you
other
like
warriors
once.
of Ikaruga.
So wait, does that mean Kurogane's the one in charge, or is Kurogane the third in charge?
A real gathering of powerhouses.
God damn. That fit is so fucking cool. I'm almost tempted to put Kurogane in the thumbnail.
You're all from the Regetsu school, yeah? Nice of you to drop by.
Damn, we really have this intermission keeps escalating and getting cooler and cooler, I swear.
Well, time to get going. See you around, Spriggan. And you too, Silverblade. Like I said, the real fun will begin at our next playdate.
Silverblade's a cool title.
In a joyous carnival of blood and violence, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Uh-huh.
Wait a damn second!
Oh, before I go, I heard you spitting fire earlier. And it was enough to make me hesitate on killing y'all. Crossing fingers you'll take part in the carnival too.
Spitting fire.
Well, that's not a kind of teleportation I'm used to seeing.
I would assume he used the power of his artifacts, which I suspect are.
Yeah, he might just be the one we were warned about.
Really? Good lord, this...
I could really do without fans like him.
I'm sure.
Okay, looks like we really are done with fighting for today. And not a moment too soon. I'm about to crash, so if you could hurry up and get the hell out of here, that'd be great.
Such impudence.
Such impudence.
No one speaks to our princess.
Shut up.
Sure thing,
Don't
Mr.
care.
Arkride. Or is it fine if I call you Van?
I mean,
Keep it
if
casual.
you want.
It's so like, I don't care, lady. Just please leave.
Excellent. It was nice meeting the rest of you too.
She's so awesome.
Well then, until next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
The monsters on your path back have been slain and will not bother you. Farewell.
Thanks, Kurogane. You're awesome. I like the two of them. The other jobbers, they can all screw off.
I can't even bring myself to comment.
Regardless, now we can finally get to what we came here for.
Oh, man.
Okay, I get it.
Wild.
I'm sorry, okay? This was all my fault. It's all because of me. You almost had to fight a bunch of really dangerous people. I almost put this little one in danger, too.
Look who's being so sincere all of a sudden.
Though I think she's done too much to get away with just a sorry. We're not even the ones you need to apologize to. That
True.
said, we can tell that you didn't deliberately set out to cause trouble.
See, Onyx is a bit more understanding, at least.
You just wanted to know more about the world, and did it without thinking, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well...
I see now.
Still, try not to forget the trouble that you caused Yume. That works for you too, right, Van?
Sure does.
Yep. I mean, Van always called her Mare Bear, so he clearly doesn't have much ill will towards her. He was just kind of being stern that one time.
Oh, and don't just up and ditch my Zypha out of nowhere. I had to use another hollow, you know.
How could you do that? I'm the only one allowed to... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't complain when it was my fault.
You cheated on me, Van?
Fine. I get it. I know. I'll give this body back now. Just tell her sorry for me when you get a chance.
Fair. Interesting, though. It wasn't another Genesis that we resonated with to cause that. It was just the Genesis that we've always had.
Mare.
Since, you know, the prologue.
It really does seem like she used the resonance phenomenon in some way.
But considering she was able to operate Yume's body remotely, she must be using orbal waves. Or septium veins, even.
Well, I guess that means we have technically another way to talk to her, but we'd have to get permission from Yume and to tell her everything that's going down.
One last thing before you go. We get that you wanted to try a bunch of different things. But why'd you come all the way up here?
Oh. Right. It's because further up the mountains I sensed... That might be something to keep in mind going forward.
Up the
Maybe
mountain.
after the activation of...
You're speaking in whale speak. I can't get through that barrier.
Rebooting Hollow System. Hollow MKESV004 Mare has been restored.
Just had to tease us one last time before she went back, huh?
I don't understand why we couldn't hear some of what she was saying.
Same here.
Yeah, what was that about? That really threw me for a loop.
We know no more than you do, unfortunately.
Welcome back.
Yume!
Oh, morning, everybody!
Morning.
You feeling pooped at all, kiddo?
I like how he speaks so casually and like in a more cutesy way with her. Doesn't say any curses, just goes pooped.
Or hungry? Do you hurt anywhere?
Nope. I feel fine. Wait, but why are we outside?
Shouts to Kurogane for killing all those things so we can carry the child back without any problems.
Wow! It's so pretty out here!
You know, I'm glad you get to see the sights at least.
Oh, Zeros and View are here too!
Good morning, Yume.
Well, shall we get back to Longlai?
What a frickin' intermission, bro. We got to cap it off by fighting Shizuna. Like, I can't ask for anything more. Like, God, what a final boss to have for the chapter.
And I should probably update my database with all this new information.
I'm still not over the fact that she literally just saw spirit unification and said, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then she learned it. And the funny thing is, I forget if Reen in Reverie has like a voice filter when he activates spirit unification. Because he did in Cold Steel 1 through 4. But then he lost, you know, he had spirit unification due to a power that was within him that was not human. And then he had it with him for so long that it was still a part of him after it left. That he had just, you know, he just had like an innate ability at that point. But I forget if he had a voice filter on when he did it. So it's very funny to think about Reen losing the voice filter for spirit unification. And then in this he goes to Lanlai, fights Shizuna. Shizuna just happens to get a voice filter while he doesn't.
Never a dull moment for you, huh?
No, it really isn't. It never is in Arkwright Solutions, for God's sake.
Maybe, but that goes for you too.
God, now I have to wonder about... Oh God, because Judith isn't joining Arkwright Solutions yet. So the question becomes, when is she going to? Because now I'm back to the same question of, are we gonna get her or Barkhorn next?
Thanks for all the help. I'll make it up to you sometime.
Because next time we're heading over to Chapter 5, I assume. Oh my God, dude. What a crazy route we took there. Wow. Oh my God. I am losing my mind. That was such a fun fight. You know, I think that's the only time I've never cut out a single second of a fight, of like a boss fight in this game, because I was just so enjoying myself and locked in for it. God, I love her so much. All right. It's so cool. The Zereth form is interesting to me as well, because it's not a part of the 8 leaves. And I'm really wondering what her connection is to the 8 leaves and everything. Also, nice seeing here, the guys sleeping in and everything. Catra yet again. Oh, he took the advice. He's going in early. Though, the girls were already in there, so I don't know. I'm glad he had to enjoy himself, though. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Because obviously, she calls herself a Divine Blade. So it's either she does that herself and it's self-proclaimed, or Yun Ka-Fai has acknowledged her as one despite the fact that she's a Jaeger. And maybe she is technically one of them. But the thing is, I kind of assumed that all of the Divine Blades were going to be of different forms and things like that. But the Zereth form is kind of like her own thing, right? I assume it's like self-taught. And like, I don't know, I really want to meet Yun Ka-Fai so we can just learn all about the 8 leaves. Because it's been a long time coming. It was mentioned in either FC or SC, one or the other. And it's been a long time coming to learn all about it, and I still just want to learn about it, you know? Ah, brother. Damn, Big Eat's here, even. Enjoy the finest in Eastern cuisine. Alright, awesome. And then it means we're on our way back, huh? Probably gonna say goodbye to Judith or something? Say bye to Judith and head our way back to Edith, I suppose. Man, why do I feel like Shizuna's just gonna jump scare us in Edith now that she knows? Because Van did, like, name drop Arkwright Solutions and named himself. Like, that means that the Ikaruga are probably just gonna be able to name search him and figure out what his deal is. And then later down the line, she's just gonna show up. Also, ever since, like, episode 2 or some shit, when they introduced the alignment system, which they still haven't really done anything with, by the way, and I'm waiting for it, but they literally introduced her, like, a silhouette of her key art during that, all the way back in episode 2, and we only recently got formally introduced to her. So, like, yeah. During their stay, came to the truck to bid them farewell. They then departed Lanlai, wishing they could stay a little longer. Is Judith coming back with us, or? A shame we couldn't get to talk with Rocksmith more, but we'll get more scenes with the dude. Well, oh, wait. And Yume's insistence that she join them, she eventually gave in and agreed to do so. She would repay them for that debt at some point in her usual stubborn way. But it goes without saying that they were having none of it. Not after all she had done for them the previous day. For real. It's really cool that we get like all this time with Judith before she properly joins. I still am wondering how she's going to end up joining Arkwright Solutions full time. It'll happen eventually, but time will tell. Damn, we're just skipping all the way back, yeah? No more road time, just right back to Edith. November 16th, 4:35 p.m. Might as well go all the way to the end of the intermission at this point, huh?
The tower! That's right. That means we're almost home. Are you starting to think of Edith as home, Fairy? I guess I am. It was nice to get away for a while on our trip, though.
Yeah, would have been better with... Actually, no, it would have been worse with all that happened because I wouldn't have gotten to meet Shizna.
The orbital network connection was a little slow, but the cozy atmosphere and delicious food more than made up for that.
Real.
Oh, and the springs were relaxing too.
So you did end up sneaking in all on your lonesome, huh? Lame. There's nothing better than hanging out with the boys in a hot
We did it again! We did the fucking censor again! Oh my god, Catra's about to go beat Red after he said that. Hold up.
Lame. There's nothing better than hanging out with the boys in a hot bath.
It's just Cox, man. You could say Cox. Listen, if you said dicks or something, I could get it, but Cox is like a more... That feels like a... It's still vulgar, yes. But it's not as worse, you said. Like, it's like hanging penises or hanging... I don't know. I mean, I guess if you the less offensive way would be if you said, like... I don't know. You could say, like, schlong or something like that, and it's, like, so comical that why would you even censor it?
What are you talking about?
Catra has such a good VA sometimes. It's so funny. I can't believe... Aaron's dialogue is so off the rail. I'm glad that he gets the second, like, censored curse.
Aaron!
Oh, wait, fucking Yume's in the car! Please say she just goes, like... wait, what do you mean? It's like chickens? He was talking about chickens.
As in roosters?
Oh my fucking god, Fairy. That's supposed to be Yume that says that, not you.
Oh, Grandpa taught me about farm animals. But I didn't see any chickens in the back.
Oh my god.
Aaron's just talking nonsense again.
Oh my god, this cast. This cast is... Oh my god. This is like the most mythical JRPG cast poll you could ever get, I swear. What... It's like Tales levels, you know? Except I wish that they had the voice acting as often as Tales games do. Granted, Tales games don't get it for skits, and that's kind of the opposite with Trails, because active voices are voiced all the time. I mean, Tales has that in more recent entries, but you know, if you go farther back, they aren't really dubbed in English.
Miss Perfect knows what I'm talking about. Bet you learned all about it in those raunchy gossip mags you like.
Oh my god.
Those belong to my friends.
I like how she falls for his rage bait.
Isn't it about time for you to kindly stop talking?
Oh my god. Wait, I need to play that line back just because of the last word. She put a lot of venom into that. Good job, Amelie.
Isn't it about time for you to kindly stop talking?
Talking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For once, he has been silenced.
She can be surprisingly forceful when she wants to be.
Sheesh. We go on a trip and everything, and the youngsters have still got energy to spare.
Youngsters, he says.
Oh, we really aren't as bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as we used to be, are we?
And now she's trying to act like she's an old woman.
Really? I think you two are plenty young yourselves.
How old is Judith? Oh wait, no. I think she specified that she's only like 2 or 3 younger. She's 2 or 3 No, maybe she just said she's younger than Van. So I assume that she's younger than Van, but maybe older than Rosette?
I guess. But lately it feels like I always tire out before Nina does. Speaking of, I need to figure out where I'm going to stay tonight.
What about your fancy condo near Treon Tower?
Oh god, is she gonna get it? No way she's getting an apartment at the frickin' Arkwright Solutions complex, right?
Buzz Raiders paparazzi have been staking it out for a while now. They've even got eyes on Nina's place. It shouldn't be long until they get bored and move on to the next story. But until then, it's a pain in the neck for me.
They'll do whatever it takes to eke out a win over Meld.
Imagine if Yume goes like, hey, you should stay at our place.
Would you like me to find you a secure hotel to stay in during the interim?
You do that for me? Please and thank you. Any chance I could convince you to become my manager?
You flatter me. Unfortunately, I am already on loan to Arkwright Solutions from my employer as it is.
Hey, quit trying to poach my people.
That was also a very good line read. Who?
What's wrong?
He's not gonna see the old man again, is he?
There's heavier than usual traffic up ahead.
I wonder why. I wonder if something's happening inside the capital.
Oh boy. What, is the intermission gonna end and we're gonna go right into something else?
I've never seen so many cars in my whole life.
What a pain in the ass. How much longer are we gonna be stuck here?
I like how Yume is like all happy and like surprised about it, and Aaron's just like, fuck, I hate stop and go traffic. And he's just like, in his head, he's just like shooting people with beams and saying like, die, fucking die, explode, get out of my way.
Are the Edith freeways always so busy around this time?
Not usually, no.
It is rush hour right now, but the traffic's almost never this backed up.
Well, it can be if there's been an accident.
Oh, what are we listening to?
The news. I want to see if something happened.
Really? We don't have confirmation yet? Then should we even be reporting on this? Well, I guess people do have a right to know, given that... Oh, wait, are we on? We have breaking news this evening.
Incredible newscasting.
Although this information has not yet been confirmed, it is believed that the Northwestern... What did you say? They contacted us? Our apologies. We have been given reason to doubt the veracity of tonight's report. Further details will be delivered in the 7 p.m. broadcast.
What the hell was that about?
That was strange.
Huh? What's going on?
I don't know. But whatever that was, it didn't sound good. No, it did not.
Reset, Katra, can you check the nets? We might learn something there.
I suppose it's worth a try.
I will check every news site. One moment.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
I'll see if Nina or my agency knows what's up.
Damn, everyone's looking.
I'm not getting any service out here.
Huh?
I tried reaching out to Ren, but the call's not going through.
What the fuck? What is going on? Is there like a massive cover-up and the internet's going out in order to cover it?
That's weird. What's this?
Van, I just sent something your way. You know the drill.
Dingo.
Hope all's well with you. Let's go for a drink at Bermonti's again sometime, all right?
Huh. Looks like he sent me another encrypted file through the cloud. I'll need to open it the usual way. Have to save this for later, though.
It looks like access to the Orbital network is being restricted.
That's very, very concerning.
And it's not just a problem for Edith. This is a countrywide issue.
Definitely not normal.
You can say that again.
This is stupid. Maybe Yume has some way around it.
Do you know what they're talking about, Fairy?
No clue. This is all going right over my head.
The two children. Clueless to the last they are. November 16th, 6:52 p.m. Well, we're back in town at least. God knows what the hell's happening though.
Oh, Yume! Thank Adios, you're back!
Oh right. How'd things go with Maxim?
What's wrong, Mommy?
Welcome home, all of you. I am so relieved to see you're safe.
Is everything all right?
Oh right, the shades.
Come on now. This isn't like you.
What happened? Why does everyone look so serious?
An orbital radio? Oh, wait.
Is everyone gathered for the announcement mentioned earlier?
Guess so. Then the official announcement must be coming from...
Is it from Graham Hart?
Van.
Marielle? What the fuck is going on here?
Marielle?
Man, we just got back from a vacation. Can we have 2 seconds before everything goes to shit? I just met my betrothed. Can you back off, please?
Wait. What's wrong?
Dingoes. Dingo, he's...
Is he, like, caught up on something? He's not dead, surely. No, we got that message from him. Surely he didn't die and we have a message encrypted from him. That'd be fucked up, man. No.
What about him? I did get a message from him earlier.
It's about to start.
Those rumors can't be true, right?
What are they doing?
Just shut up and listen.
What the fuck is going on? Just spit it out already.
Here it comes.
Good evening. Today's 7 p.m. news will begin with an emergency announcement.
What the fuck is
This
going on?
announcement is being brought to you by none other than the presidential office.
Okay.
We ask that you listen closely. I bring you this emergency announcement from the presidential office in Edith's Von Tai district.
Renee.
Oh. Is it that?
Hold up a sec. Isn't that the Spec's voice?
What's he on it?
As President Graham Hart is engaged with time-sensitive matters, I, Kincaid, will be speaking on his behalf as his provisional aide. This is an announcement that deeply pains me to make, and
What
one
the
that will
fuck?
be equally painful to hear.
What happened? Someone had to have died.
He went to Cray yesterday.
Oh no.
He found a new lead, you see.
No.
One that said the mafia was going to do something awful.
Is he fucking dead? There's no way.
Dawn today, in the Vichy County in northwest Calvert.
Oh god.
The village of Cray was engulfed in a monumental explosion from an unknown weapon.
That can't mean...
Cray got fucking nuked?
I wanted to go and see what he was doing. But the whole area was blocked to traffic, and my editors wouldn't let me go either.
Okay, so he's not confirmed dead.
The village and its surroundings were completely annihilated. There are believed to be no survivors.
There's no way, right? He's got to come back. Katra. After we learned about nukes and shit from Callahan and everything. Holy fuck, dude.
Just what am I supposed to do?
In light of the circumstances, a presidential executive order has been issued, declaring a state of emergency across the entirety of the Republic of Calvert. We ask that all of you cooperate with local and national authorities and remain calm.
No way. Cray's just got fucking gone? Are we ever gonna get to go back there? What the fuck?
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Got it.
What? What the fuck, dude?
This was inevitable.
What do you mean employee of the month? What do you mean employee of the month? You want to explain that one?
I'm Judith Lanster, and you can rest easy, because now you're working with a real pro.
What do you mean recruited? What do you mean join Arkwright Solutions? What? You can't fucking end it like that and I'm just supposed to stay here? I have to end the recording here, man. You can't just drop that nuke on me like you did Cray. Man, fuck Dingo, man. What about me? I'm the one getting hit by a bomb. Oh my god. No way. No. Why did it say that? It tripled down on it. It did employee of the month. It did that. It said the resume and it said she joined. What else am I supposed to make of that? She said she was just coming back from, you know, that she was just gonna hang out somewhere. She didn't say she was gonna fucking join a... you mean? You literally dropped that at the last thing. I'm literally supposed to spend this time talking. This is like, you know, end of chapter. This is when I go my thoughts on everything. This is when I say things. But then you drop that on me 2 seconds before. What am I supposed to do with that? What do you want from me? Huh? You throw that at me. Mach speed. Like, I can't react to that shit at all. I see Employee of the Month. I thought it was like a hee hee ha ha goof. I saw that. My first thought was, you know, I used her a lot this chapter. Maybe the devs made a bit of a mistake there, you know? They made a bit of a mistake there, and it's like, oh, she's not really joining yet, but you know, she's one of the main party members, so we just forgot to remove her from the pool or something like that, because you use her a lot in the intermission. But then it says that she's fucking joining everything. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you fucking mean? She literally said nothing to us about joining Arkwright Solutions. We didn't get a cutscene or anything. We didn't get like the usual like sitcom fucking Seinfeld fucking Hannah Montana bullshit of walking into the room with a laugh track and everyone like whistling and clapping and yelling, yeah. We didn't get none of that. We didn't get nothing. They just dropped that shit. They just threw it in our lap, and we just have to deal with it. She's here. She's joining. Fuck you. You don't get to see a scene of her joining because we're supposed to be sad. We can't show that right now. You just have to deal with it. And I just have to sit here, and I just have to think about this, and I have to stop here. I don't record twice in one night. I have to wait a whole day to figure out what the fuck that's about. I have to wait an entire 24 hours. Okay, less than 24 hours because you know. But the point is, I've got to wait like basically a whole day to get a follow-up to this. And now I'm going to be questioning that. I'm going to be wondering, what do you mean that she's joined? I just have to deal with that. That is going to be in my brain for the next 20-ish hours or some crap. I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to be like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like, are we just going to brush it over and she's just going to be like, so yeah, it turns out I can't go back to my job right now. So I'm just going to, and I don't really have any cash. So I'm going to starve if I don't get some temp work. So I'm just going to work here, you know? Like, she literally was there when it's like, oh yeah, Trey got nuked. And then the next day she's just going to be like, hey, can I get a job, by the way? Like, what the fuck, man? What if oh my God. I'm going insane. I am literally going insane. Let me just save the fucking game. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, enough about Judith suddenly joining. I was expecting to get a whole other chapter going into her deal or something that leads to this. Instead, you know, like I literally, before we even left Lawn Lie, I was saying like, okay, so now it comes a question of who's going to join the party next. You know, Judith was here and we did spend time with her in the intermission, but I thought that was because we were just doing more of what we were doing in chapter 3. I thought we were just sprinkling in her screen time before she gets her proper development in a later chapter. But instead they just throw her into the party. She just works here apparently or some shit now. I don't know. I don't get answers. I have to wait a whole day before I get answers. So you people just have to listen to me complain about this back and forth for 5 minutes. Okay. Holy fuck. That intermission, in general, fucking insane. Everything about it. Start to finish, insane. We start all the way back with the freaking scene of Judith and Maxim getting bombarded by the paparazzi. It's kind of crazy. Actually, before even that is when we got introduced to Shizuna, and she fucking split an autumn leaf on like the atomic level or molecular level or some shit. And then we got that scene, yada yada. We go and we deal with all our regular stuff around town. We deal with the Maxim stuff, which was incredible, honestly. I didn't expect that type of arc for him whatsoever. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Too bad it got interrupted by Craig getting nuked, so I didn't even get any info on that. And I guess that, yeah, I don't know. The Maxim thing, as I said, I'm really excited to see where it goes. And I want to see how Paulette and Victor took the news, or how Paulette and Victor talked about it. And I want to see Yume's reaction to it eventually. But that's obviously going to have to wait because we have to deal with the fact that Cray fucking exploded. So that kind of puts that on the back burner, I guess, and makes things awkward. Granted, something like that just makes everything awkward. By the way, I guess we're not going back there in Daybreak 2. Unless we just go back to the charred remains of what was there. But if it got fucking bombed, then I assume there's not going to be much left, or even the remains of the buildings. I mean, Cray was kind of the least interesting area of the places we went, but, you know, it still would have been nice to go back there. Also, I guess Rosette saw it the only time she possibly could have in that one spend time. And, beyond that, I really enjoyed the stuff with Elaine. It was nice getting to talk to her, getting reminiscing stuff between her and Van from when they used to be best friends and whatnot back in high school or in childhood friends and everything. That was really awesome, and I still adore them as a ship. It is like one of my favorite ships of all time, and I will praise it until the end of time, and I really hope that they canonically get together one day. And then going to Lonlai, incredibly hyped. I have been waiting for that for so long. Like, at least probably 5 or 6 years. Well, okay, not any more than 6, because it's been I started Trails in like 2019, so it hasn't been insanely long, but it feels like it's been insanely long, I guess. Which, I don't know, I guess 6 years is a long time, depending on how old or young you are. But, yeah. I was extremely excited to go there, and it lived up to the hype and then some, alright? Like, it was a very... I expected it to be on the smaller side, and frankly, it didn't look like what I expected, but it also, when your only imagery of a place is black and white images, like black and white images back in Reverie, I kind of assumed it would have like a different vibe than it did. I don't know what I expected. I guess I expect, because it was like black and white images, more so black than white, I kind of expected it to be like, I guess more, like it would have more like traditional like Japanese lanterns and stuff like that along the streets and things like. So I guess I kind of expected it to look more like Lawnport in a way. Obviously more Japan than Chinese, but I don't know. I just had different expectations than what we got. I really liked what we got though. And I think it was a really fun little area to explore. And it's interesting because there's multiple... We really only explored like 2 areas of that. We got the place leading to the waterfall and we got the mountains. But there's like 2 roads that we just never even got to go out. We didn't check the western or the eastern highway or get a chance to go to either of them during that intermission. But regardless, we got a bunch of fun stuff there. All the chilling, all the more casual scenes. The stuff in the baths with like Van and Aaron and whatnot was extremely fulfilling. And it was really good for Aaron's character, showing how insightful he is. And it was a good dive into Van. And then all the stuff with Rocksmith and stuff is still insane to me. The fact that we not only got the drop on that I got jump scared by Rocksmith for one, but also to learn all that stuff about Barkhorn, and for me to connect the dots in my head and realize, oh shit, oh fuck, this is the guy that supposedly died in Gaius's arms. And I was shocked. I was completely flabbergasted by all that, because it's so insane, dude, you know? So much happened there, and it blew my mind. Like, I was not fine. I was talking with friends for a long period afterwards, because there was a lot of details I forgot. I forgot how far back Barkhorn was actually mentioned. He was technically mentioned in Sky the Third, when they first mentioned the Salt Pail, because they mentioned the Roaring Lion. They didn't mention him by name, but they mentioned his, like, you know, Chuny title and things like that as one of the Dominions. And then apparently he was in CGs in Gaius's backstory in Cold Steel 1 and 2. But I only really remembered the fact that he supposedly died between Cold Steel 2 and 3 when Gaius became a Dominion. And I guess that the two options are that either Gaius lied about his death, or he simply wasn't aware that he survived somehow. But I guess it makes more sense. None of the Class 7 people knew Barkhorn, so I guess it's easier to just lie and say, like, oh yeah, he died, than try to explain the full story. Because, it's probably also classified information considering he transferred a stigma somehow without dying and things like that. But yeah, Barkhorn lore goes crazy. I'm still in shock and awe that we're going to get that guy as a main party member, have a former Dominion chilling as a main party member. Because every arc has a playable Dominion as part of the main cast. You have Kevin, you have Wazi, and you have Gaius. But then there's also, like, this time it's a former Dominion. It's not someone that currently has a stigma. It's just someone who's insanely proficient in martial arts that was a former one. But I think we technically already have 2 Dominions on the field with Ceres and Leon. So I guess we don't really have to worry about that because we're at least going to have new Dominions this arc. But yeah, learning all that was crazy. I'm very excited to see when he takes the field. I assume it's going to be next chapter considering we have fucking Judith already joining us. I'm still not over that. That's so insane. They really just dropped that nuke right after dropping a nuke. Oh my god. And then, obviously, we had the stuff with Yume, which is Yume/Mare, which I'm really interested to see how that all works. Because they were just capable of possessing Yume somehow. Which I assume, they mentioned about being really compatible, and I'm wondering what that's all about. I wonder if there's something special about Yume, or if that could have just happened to anyone, and it just happened to be that child. Because we're definitely going to get a drop on it later, because Mare is a big black box still that we don't really know much about. And that'll be told of time. But for now, I think what we have to do is... I don't know. I don't know what I'm even trying to say. Last part to bring up. Well, obviously, Cray getting nuked is fucking insane, by the way. I'm still... that's shocking. Like, the fact that last chapter, we talked about the concept of nuclear weapons and things like that. And we're wondering, like, how this would all work out. And then we get back here, and then guess what happens? A nuke gets dropped. Or something akin to it. Maybe like a more small-scale nuke or something like that. But still, something that wiped out a whole countryside? And I really hope that Dingo's somehow alive. I don't know if they would off-screen death him like that. The idea of him dying in that both makes... I feel like Dingo leaving an encrypted message kind of does raise death flags. Like, it's one of those things where, oh, this person died, we're so sad, but he left one final message or something like that you can check after you learn the fact that he died. Or you find the message, and then you figure out that the guy died that it was like one of the last things he wrote, and then you figure out later that he died. But yeah, the fact that it just got wiped out like that is insane. And I assume he's probably going to show back up. I feel like he's not going to end up dead. That would be super fucked if they did all this romantic stuff with Marielle and him, and then they just offed him like that. I mean, this game hasn't been pulling punches on killing off characters, but it's mostly been characters that are like you kill off the characters in the same chapter they're introduced in. With Ida, with Aaron's friends, with, what was it, President Dylan, people like that, Callahan, all of them were, introduced one chapter, killed same chapter, that type of thing. So, I mean, Dingo would definitely be the biggest one of them all, considering he's not like that, but time will tell. And, the general rule of thumb is if there's an off-screen death, you never count it, because there's always the chance that they just show back up one day. And Well, I guess I gotta go back in time a bit and mention the stuff we ended the chapter on. Okay, not ended the chapter on, you know what I mean. Ended the trip to Lonlai on. Obviously, Shizuna, the most hyped thing, the thing that I've mentioned multiple times over the course of this LP that I've been excited for is meeting her. I have known about her for probably like 2 or 3 years, because I didn't actually read the post-game novel sections in Reverie at first. So I only learned about her when I played the official English release, which was years later than when I initially played it. And that was insane. That was like, I saw her freaking body rain and I instantly fell in love. I was like, oh no, this lady is extremely cool. And all I really knew besides that was I saw like her art and I was enamored with her design. And I could tell just from looking at her that her vibes were immaculate. And that is the main thing I've been running off of for like a year or two now in my obsession of this woman. Like it's one of those things where you just kind of know looking at them what type of person they're going to be. And it feels very vindicating and I feel very, what do you call it? Not proud, something like that. The fact that I finally get to see her and her personality and way of talking and everything is just what I expected. Like, I didn't expect anything else. I've been cooking up this stuff in my mind for years now, and it comes to fruition. I'm just like, yes, it clicks, everything's in place, fits like a glove. And it just, all what I expect. She's as beautiful as I expected. Everything is perfect. And, you know, I didn't know what to... I mean, I knew what to expect, but I also didn't, in a sense. Because I had all these preconceived notions and things like that, so I could have ended up being betrayed by them. And I wasn't. I was proven right in every single thing that I thought. And it's kind of jarring to an extent. Because I've known some things about her, like I mentioned, I had a feeling that she had spirit unification and things like that. Because, like, all right, she's a divine blade. For some reason, her eye color can change on a whim. And I've seen fan art of her where she has like this yellow aura. So I'm like, all right, that's probably like a form change or like a Zenkai boost or something like that. And that is kind of the same deal or something like that. Like, you know, she literally copied spirit unification because she's just built different, which is wonderful. And I think it's extremely hilarious. And just, the only new thing that I've really learned about her that I wasn't pretty sure about before is the fact that she's a Jaeger. That literally is the only thing that never crossed my mind, that I never thought of. Because I remember, I think she was called a princess by Kurogane or something back in the Reverie novel section. And so I knew about that term, so I assumed that she was like something special. But I didn't think it would just be that she was like an extremely important Jaeger or something. And by the way, she's second in command, which is very surprising. And I'm still wondering if Kurogane is the first or if it's someone else entirely. Maybe Kurogane is only the third most important, which would be insane because Kurogane is sick. That dude is raw as hell and even was back in Reverie. Like, damn. I've been waiting to see that guy in person in a while, and his weapon and design did not disappoint. But overall, yeah, I think it's a weird one, man. It's weird. I'm like flabbergasted trying to think about all this. Like, there's so much that happened in this chapter. But yeah, no, every single thing that I thought about her ended up being true, and I'm still as much in love as I was when I first saw her. And yeah, I guess that's most of what I wanted to say. I saved the most important part for last, but... Oh, I guess that one guy that showed up, whatever his name is, Akron or whatever, or at least what I called him. It's interesting that we finally have all the members, all the overseers out in the field, and they've all been introduced in the same game. This guy kind of got introduced later than the other two. because Olympia was chapter 3, was also around for chapter 4, and then Melchior has been around the entire game basically since chapter 1. So yeah, we're just kind of shaping up in that regard. And it's interesting that we're tackling the garden as a whole so early. But the thing is, they're all overseers, right? Meaning they're like the bigwigs of the gardens. But they're not the boss of the garden, right? The garden as a whole probably has one big person in charge, I would assume. Unless it's like evenly split between them, which would be interesting. But I assume there's someone up top, which is... I don't know if they're going to even take place in this game, but it's interesting to consider. Anyways, my yapping has extended this recording over 2 hours long, so I should probably wrap up soon. I'm still going to be thinking about why the fuck Judith is joining us and various other things on my own time. But next time on Trails Through Daybreak, I guess we see what Chapter 5 has in store, assumedly. Who knows, maybe it's the fucking final chapter with how things have suddenly escalated. But I don't know, we probably have 1 or 2 more chapters. I still think we have Erasion to check out at least. But thank you extremely for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off. Ja, matane.